MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And he misses with it, 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. In there, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Healy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tyler Naquin.
And that one right down Main Street. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Calling for it, Healy. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Matt Carpenter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Colorado. Third baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Heading for second is Arenado. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 8.
Gerardo Parra comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Zach Kozar is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A changeup over the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jed Jerko becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And there's ball 2 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think
looking at a fastball to. Now to the plate. Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So striding forward now, Jeff Hoffman. The textbook sack bunt situation here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pham is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swings through it for strike number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The shortstop.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yadier Molina. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Desmond sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. The pitcher, Jaime Garcia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nolan Arenado.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is flared out towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 28.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Third baseman,
here's Matt
13.
Carpenter. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter,
here's Jed Jerko
3.
now. He
Second
was a
baseman.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Jerko.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Right side hit hard. LeMahieu gets to it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready now, Zach Cozart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Zach.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Now at the plate,
Catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
and now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Jeff Hoffman. He's 0 for 1. Bennett Little will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Bennett Little.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are two close pitches right there, and you got to call the hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now from the stretch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Charlie Blackmon would be next. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Dunn is into the ballgame.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So stepping
Number
in,
38.
Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this
hitting
one.
for the Cardinals.
Stephen Piscotty will come on now as the pinch hitter. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in,
Left
Rendell
fielder,
Grichuk. 0 for
Rendell
1 after he
Grichuk.
took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. A base hit in his first trip. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Center fielder.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pham on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Piscotty is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-1. Here it is. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jaime Garcia. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Dexter Fowler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And there's ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running. Ready for another chance. Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder. Ian
hit hard on the ground towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
On its way is pitch number 75. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Parra has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Michael Franco will move into the on deck circle now to try to get something started here. Adam Ottavino takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cozart onto the grass. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark. Here it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Piscotty fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now
striding in, Adam Ottavino. Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mark Reynolds.
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Line towards center field, and Reynolds has himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Fowler ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pham racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he takes ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs already home here. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here. Into the box now,
right
Ian
fielder, number
Desmond.
20.
He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder,
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lowry into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the plate.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Outfielder Steven. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Jed Lowry now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arenado has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Molina.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in the switch hitter, Pat Neshek. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty ranging into shallow right. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry. Coming to the plate now, Jaime Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Jose Iglesias will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
Right
Tommy
fielder,
Pham. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Blackman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical.
With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses for ball one. From the belt, the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And that misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Zach Cozart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pham moving in. He's got it. A great running play. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tyler Naquin.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Mark Reynolds.
The first baseman, number 12.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Tyler Chatwood. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chatwood.
And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Matt Olson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Tapia, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olson has room in foul territory. 2 down. In is Gerardo Parra. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. No problem here. 1 away. Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Too low, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Tapia in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Naquin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground here for Reynolds over at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the pitch. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Zach Kozar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder Tommy.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Tapia is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Third baseman number 13.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at
first baseman Mark
into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, catcher
from the stretch,
Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Into the box now, Tyler Chatwood. David Dahl will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a looper to left. Grichuk ranging forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive. And he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. This is skied out toward right. Pham has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-1 pitch. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher,
at the plate,
18,
Carlos Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And here's Nolan Arenado. He hit a sac fly earlier.
For the Rockies,
into the windup and the pitch.
Nolan Arenado.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ready for another chance? Raimel Tapia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. This one's flared toward left center. Cozart onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Tapia is there, 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Mark Reynolds is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin's on the move. He's there and records the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. At the plate.
Up next for Colorado.
Bennett Little will get the call here.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 34, Bennett.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lowry into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out. Scott Ober will come on in relief.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Ready for another shot now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. At third, Arenado. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. Cozart is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The left fielder,
In is Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Again, he sends it out of play. A pause and the 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Grichuk comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman Nolan
Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Back up the middle. Lowry. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Into the box. Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Molina.
0-1, here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Striding in once again, Carlos Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Jorge Polanco will come on. A pinch hit here in a big spot. Chris Russin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52.
Jose Martinez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Tapia is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dexter Fowler will be summoned off the bench here as he'll number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher
for Colorado, number 56.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Blackman will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Runners off for second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Raimel Tapia is in to start the things off as he looks at
field, number 25.
the windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The 2-1 on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen is up with it, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number one.
The first base.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. In the air, out to right. Pham is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. To short. LeMahieu on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. Settling in now, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes